Hello guys, it's my pleasure to welcome you to my channel Laser Graphics and Multimedia. My name is Rafiu. I'm reaching you from Lagos State, Nigeria. And in this video guys, I'm going to teach you step by step on how to run a successful Facebook ads using your mobile phone, okay? But before I get today's tutorial started, if you are very new to this channel, please remember to subscribe. Click on the notification bell so whenever I upload content about Facebook marketing or Instagram marketing or Google Ads campaign, you'll get notified and you watch the video. And lastly but not the least, if you have any question for me as far as today's tutorial is concerned, you can put your question in the comment section down below. I'll be very glad to reply to whatsoever question you might have for me as far as Facebook ads tutorial is concerned. Okay, so let's go straight to the tutorial and get started. So the first thing you need to do guys is to make sure that you have Facebook ads app installed on your phone. If you don't have this particular app on your phone already, all you have to do is to head over to your Google Play Store. Okay, so let me show you. Here's my Google Play Store. So you have to head over to your Google Play Store. Then when you get to your Google Play Store, you have to make use of search bar and make sure you type in Facebook Ads Manager. You can see from the result right here, Facebook Ads Manager. So you have to make sure you have the app on your phone right installed. So you can see the result right here. This is the app icon, the right one for Facebook Ads on your mobile phone. So once you are able to download and install the app on your phone, you just have to log in with your Facebook username and your Facebook password. From there, you'll be able to have access to Facebook ad account. Okay, so let's go straight to the tutorial. So like I said earlier guys, I'm going to teach you how to run Facebook ads on your phone without any stress. So follow me as I show you step by step on how you can run effective Facebook ads using your mobile phone. So let's get started. So like I said earlier, you need to have Facebook ads manager on your phone. This is the one right here. I have it already, so I'm going to click on it to open up the app. Sorry for the interruption. All right guys, so this is my Facebook ad manager app. Okay, these are the previous ads I was able to run using my phone without any stress. So I'm going to teach you guys how you too can do it without stressing yourself. All you have to do is to have the app installed on your phone and you are good to go. So for you guys to run Facebook ads on your phone, you have to get some things done. One of the things you need to get done is your URL landing page, your hard text, your headline, your targeted audience, and your daily budget as far as the ad is concerned. All these things you have to know it before you can start to run ad, and I'm going to demonstrate it to you in this particular practical video, and you guys can see how you can actually get it done without any stress. So for you to start running advert on Facebook, all you have to do is to make sure that you click on this particular plus sign right here. Okay, so when you click on that, it takes you to another page. So let's see. All right, so we start to create our first Facebook as using our mobile phone. So at this particular point here you need to select your Facebook business page. Okay, in some cases, if you have more than a single page, you have to click on here to select the particular page you want to use as your ads identity. Okay, sorry for the interruption. So you have to click on here and then select the actual page you would like to use to run the advert. Okay, all right, so as you can see, I have a multiple business page right here. So for this ads, I'm going to make use of this particular page right here. So I'm going to select on that. So when you select the page, it's going to reload and change it to the right page you choose. And now at this point here, this particular page here will serve the identity of this advert. Okay, this Exact Graphics and Multimedia will serve as the identity of the ad. Now at this point here, we need to determine the objective of our marketing. what is your marketing objective? What this simply means is that what are the things you want to achieve for this particular hard fact? Okay, that's what Facebook is trying to ask you. Do you want to have a post engagement? Do you have to have video views? Do you want to have a website traffic? Do you want to reach more people? Do you want direct message to your WhatsApp or to your Instagram or to your Facebook Messenger? Do you want to get more page like on your Facebook business page? Or do you want an event responses? That is, you want people to respond to whatsoever events you want to run. All these objectives I'm going to explain them one after the other in my future tutorial. But for this particular house right here, my objective here is website traffic. Okay, so I want to drive this traffic to my website. You can as well drive this traffic to your WhatsApp or to anywhere you would like to use. But for this particular house here, I'm driving a traffic to my website. So I'm going to select on that traffic, website traffic. So when you select website traffic, it's going to take you to another page whereby you need to set up your ad in a proper way. Okay. All right. So at this point here, this is where you need to determine the appearance of your house. Appearance of your house. What appearance of house simply means is that do you want your advertisement to be present on Facebook with image, or do you want your advertisement to appear on Facebook with videos? These are the meaning of appearance of the ad. Now, at this point here, you have to choose the format to which you want the appearance of your ad to be. Do you want the appearance of your ad to be in carousel, or you want it to be in a single format? What do I mean by carousel? Is a situation whereby you have more than 1 to 10 videos, or you have 1 to 10 images on a single ad. That is what is meant by carousel. So for you to change from single image to carousel, you just have to click on here to select if you want your ad to be in a carousel format. So you have to click on here. So when you click on here, you can see the options right here. We have the first option here is single image, which is in the default. The second option here is carousel ad, which means 2 or more images. And here, single videos, create an ad with 1 video. And here, create an ad with an existing Facebook post. What this simply means is that the post you already upload on your Facebook business page, that is what this one is all about. But as for this tutorial here, I'm interested to use a single image for this particular ad, because the objective of this ad is just for prospective customer to read what is all about, but we want them to come into the landing page for further informations. Okay, so in this regard, I'm leaving it in a single ad image. Now, when you choose a single ad image, or you choose a video or whatsoever format you want your Facebook ads to appear, next thing you have to do is to make sure that you can change image, because this one right here is what I have at the cover page of my Facebook business page. So here you just have to click on change the image. So when you click on change image, they're going to present you with different options by which you can choose your image. You can either choose image from your page, that is from your Facebook business page, or you choose image from your camera roll, that is the image you use your phone to snap, or you choose image from add images. What this add images simply means is that previous add image you have used on Facebook. That's the meaning. Then the last one here is Instagram. What this simply means is that an image you have uploaded already on your Instagram. Okay, so at this point here, these are the page images I have on the Facebook right now. Okay, so these are the page images. Now, let's say you want to use your camera roll. You have to click on camera roll. When you click on camera roll, you have to select the picture you would like to use from the camera roll. Okay. All right, so you can see the pictures I have on my camera roll. If you want to choose the picture from your hard image, you click on that hard image, which simply means that image I've used in the past for this particular hard account. So these are the image I have used in the past for this particular HARS. Okay, so you can see I have several images I have used in the past for this particular hard account. So you can decide to choose any one out of them, or you decide to use a new images as the case may be. So in this regard, I'm interested in using this particular image right here. Let me check some other. Okay, I'm going to use this one right here. Okay. So having selected this one, you can see the options of the images, and this is another thing you need to take note here. You need to make sure that your image is the right size of Facebook hard image. Every Facebook hard image is 1080 by 1080 pixels. That is, whatever you want to design for the image, it must not go beyond the 1080 by 1080 pixels. Okay, so this one right here is the image I'm going to use for this advert. So I'm trying to drive traffic to my YouTube channel. Okay, you can as well drive traffic to whatever places you may like. All right, so I'm going to, so having selected your image, you have to come down below here, click on here to move to the next paragraph. All right, so at this point here, you can see we have a red signal right here, which simply means that this ad is going to have issue. Okay, so never mind, just follow what the Facebook is trying to tell you. We are told that the hard image is too small. We can just click on select image again and choose another rightful image. So click on change image. Let me try to look for another image in any way. So let me choose this particular one right here. All right, so we can come down here and click on next. Anyway, if we still have something like this, never mind. Let's continue to create the hash. So here we need to enter the add line, add text. Then this is where we enter the website that we want to use as our landing page. Okay, so we can start from hard headline. So my hard headline for this particular hard is going to be, I'm going to close the Excel graphics and multimedia. Then I will now add the headline, watch the free demo. Okay, so that's going to be the hard headline, watch the free demo now. So you need to know all this before you can run your HARS. Okay, watch this free video now, free demo now. Then here, so your change was applied to placement, stuff like that. So never mind this information. So you have to come to the primary text. Under the primary text, this is where you have to type everything you want your prospective customers to read what your advert is all about. So here I'm going to close this one right here. I'm going to close it. All right, so I will now enter a fresh text for this particular ad. So do you want to learn how to import? Do you want to learn how to import gadgets from USA at a very cheap price and resell at almost 50% profit. Kindly click on, you can as much as possible for your hard test, kindly click on learn more to watch free video. All right, so let me just put it that way. Then later you can I can still edit the ad text just for you guys to know where and how you can add your ad text. Okay, now here the next paragraph here is the website right here. Okay, so that's the next paragraph. So I will now head over to my YouTube channel and copy the video link and paste it right here. Okay, so let me quickly go. Let me quickly go to my YouTube channel. Go to my channel. Oh, sorry. My channel. All right, so here's my channel. So I have the video right here already. So I will just to look for the playlist. Okay, so the video is somewhere here. You want to learn how to import gadgets from USA. Okay, I have the video right here. All right, so this is the video right here. I will have to come here and click on share. So I just need to copy the video link right here. So I'm going to copy the link. Then we'll now go back to Facebook ad account. Okay. So we're back. So at this point here, right here, this is where we need to enter the website URL link. So I'm going to click and hold down. I'm going to click and hold down, and I will choose paste. So you can see the URL has been embedded. You can see the URL right here. This is my website URL. So your home might be WhatsApp, your home might be Telegram channel with a view. So this is how you just enter the URL and you make sure it's very correct. It's a very correct link. So after that, you have to come down below here and choose the call to action button. What call to action button simply means that what is really, it's something that relates to your ad. So like for me, I prefer more to use learn more. Sometimes if you are trying to advertise something that needs to be patronized online, you can use shop now. So if you are trying to do an event, you can use book now. If you are trying to promote a audio music or video music, you can click on listen now. And you can click on this particular three dots here to see more options for call to action button. If you click on that, you see more call to action button. Okay, so you can see there are more: download, watch more, apply now, subscribe, contact us, etc. So here I'm interested in in using the learn more. Okay, so having choose the learn more, then we can come to the placement right here as the next section. So under this placement, this is where you need to determine where you want your advert to appear. So if you want your advert to appear on Instagram, you have to choose Instagram. If you want it to be only on Facebook, you have to remove Instagram and put in only Facebook. So for me, I want this advert to appear only on Facebook. So I have to click on here. I have to click on placement right here and remove Instagram placement. So having click on I have to come here and click on manual placement. So for manual placement, I'll be able to remove Instagram placement. Okay, so here I have to come here, choose Instagram. So when I choose Instagram, I have to uncheck everything. So I'm to clear it all and click on the check mark at the top here. This simply means that this advert will not appear on Instagram. It will appear only on Facebook, Audience Network, and the Messenger. These are the places I want this advert to appear. Another thing to consider as far as the placement is concerned is desktop or mobile version. So if your advert's URL link has to do with only mobile, you just have to make sure that you choose only mobile device so that you don't waste money when you are on advert. If your advert URL link has to do with mobile and desktop, just leave it in that way. So once you are done with your placement, you have to come to the top right here, click on the check mark to accept the setup. You can see the ad preview. Okay, this is the ad preview right here. So this is how the advert will appear on Facebook for people to see. So you can see right here we have the identity that I explained to you guys from the beginning, which is Exec Graphics and Multimedia, followed by the ad text, as simple as that, then followed by add image, then followed by add headline. Lastly, the call to action, which is learn more. So these are just the step-by-step you need to follow. So the next thing is that we need to move on to audience, to set up our target audience. Okay, so guys, so we need to move on by clicking here to proceed to audience. So for this particular audience here, this is where you need to set up the target people that you want your advert to show, to appear on. So you can use your custom audience. You can decide to use some default audience. You can see I have a lot of audience right here. Okay, I have a lot of audience that I can use straight up. But in some cases, if you would like to edit your audience, all you have to do is to click on if you would like to create a new audience, all you have to do is to click on create a new audience. So when you click on create a new audience, they're going to present you guys how you can set up your audience. That is the people that you want them to watch your video or you watch them to see your advert. All right, so at this point here, these are the steps you need to follow for audience setup. Here you need to come here and you choose the audience name. Okay, let me just use free demo as my audience name, free demo. Okay, then you have to come to the next paragraph here to choose the location. Okay, so include the location. So I click on location. You have to determine you want the how do you want to target your audience by location. That's what it simply means. So by default here I have Lagos. Okay, I might decide to remove Lagos. Okay, and I might decide to leave it in Lagos. Now for you to add more stuff, you have to click on search location and type in more location. Let me click on search location. I'm interested to add people from Ghana. So Ghana as a country. So you can see. So I'm interested to add people from Uganda as a country. And you can decide to target some particular location in a country or in your locality area. Everything should have to be done by this format. Just type in whatever location you want to target here. Once the location you pump up, then click on accept to add the location. When you are done with the location, you have to click on this check mark to accept the location. You can see now that we have how many places? We have 3 places as the location. We have Lagos, we have Ghana, and we have Uganda. So having done that, you will see the number of people you can reach from these 3 locations. You can see I can reach from the 16 million to 18 million people in this particular location. Now, having targeted their location, you can as well exclude some people from a location. Let's say from choosing a Ghana, you can decide to exclude some state in Ghana. When you choose choosing Uganda, you can decide to exclude some states in Uganda at this particular section right here. That is where that is done. Now, you have to target your audience by age, okay? In some cases, your product or your services might be of the people between the age of puberty and etc. Everything has to do with the type of the nature of the product you are trying to advertise. But as for me, I'm interested in people between the age of, so you have to drag from here to here, or this way, or this way. So to adjust the age. I'm interested in people between the age of 30 to the age of 45. All right, so I'm interested between the age of 30 to 45, stuff like that. Okay, I think... So you will be able to see the number of people you can reach for that particular age setup. Okay. Now, when you are able to set up the number of people you want to, the age, you see the reach people, the number of people I'm going to reach drastically drop down to 5.9 million maximum. Now, you have to determine the agenda. Is your advert all gender or is meant for some gender? This is where you need to determine that. So for me, I'm interested in all gender. You have to select all. If your advert is all about only men, you have to select men. If it is all about only women, you have to select women. Each time you choose your gender, you are going to see the result from the number of people you are going to reach. Okay, so I leave it in that way. Once you are done with your settings of the audience, you have to come to the top right here. Click on this check mark to accept it right up. You have to click on that straight up. So the audience is going to be present at this point right here. You can see free demo. So where is he? Okay. Let's see. All right, so you can see the audience right here between the age of 30 to 45. Location, Uganda, Ghana, and Lagos. Maximum of people to reach is 5.9 million online. So when you are done with your audience, you have to click here to proceed. So I'm going to click on that. All right, so at this point here, this is where you determine the your budget. And when do you want the advert to run? Do you want it on a daily basis, or do you want a lifetime budget, or do you want the advert to run within some hours? So this is where you determine all this stuff, right? So here for a daily basis, you have to I'm spending 995 naira on daily basis. If you want to add more, you can come here, click on here to click on that plus to add more. So when you add more, it's going to increase your daily budget. You can see the daily budget has increased, and you can decide to run your adverts. You can create your advert today and decide to run it after 2 days. This is where you do the schedule. Okay, that's where you do the schedule. And then you can scroll down and see. So at this point here, we have you are basically done with ad setup. Then you have to come here. You see, this ad is going to spend 13,000, let's say 14,000 naira per week on the daily estimate result is not available anyway. But this is the amount I'm spending per week. Let's say just 14K, okay, for this advert in 1 week. All right. So once you are done and you're satisfied with everything, you have to click on this place here to place the advert. Okay. So it's going to be under review. So we're going to see the preview of the ad before we can finally click on place order. Okay, so you can see right here. So you have to check everything if it is actually correct before you can approve the ad and click on place order. So you can see this is how to import, use UK and US phones and phones accessory, training, gadget importation, stuff like that. The ad text and then the URL link, everything must be correct. So once you are done with all your settings and you can see, okay. So I think I'm super done with this particular ad right here. So finally, you have to come here, make sure you click on place order. So when you click on place order, your advert is going to submit for a review to a Facebook ads team. So within some minutes or sometimes it takes hours before they approve your ad. So once they approve your ad, immediately your ad will start to deliver. So you can see it right here. This is the ad right here. So this is going to take some minutes or hours before they approve it. Once they approve the ad, you see the ad is going to deliver without any stress. So guys, this is how you run Facebook ads on your phone. So just click on not now and not duplicate. So this is how you create Facebook ads on your phone without any stress, step-by-step tutorial. All you have to do is to watch the step I'm taking in this video and see how you can run an effective Facebook ads without any stress. I hope you guys find value for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give the video a big thumb up. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly hit on to subscribe, click on the notification bell so whenever I upload content about Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and some other important content, you get notified and you watch the video. And lastly but not least, if you have any question for me as far as this tutorial is concerned, you can put your question in the comment section down below. I'll be glad to reply to whatsoever question you might have for me. So these are just the process. So you can see that the ad is under review. Once they approve it, it will change from review to active. That is just the process without any stress. Okay.